Hi guys, this is Thrifty Mama Scraps. I had to delete my upload and then I'm uploading it again. It's dinner time now, so my food is in front of me. We're gonna have chicken salad tonight, and I realized my husband took the chicken to with him for dinner to work, so I had to put ham on it, and then we put some ricotta cheese on top, and then I have like Greek dressing, and Ethan is eating a different kind of dressing on his, and then we just have some crackers. But anyway, I wanted to come on here because I feel like when I watched through the video the first time, I don't normally watch through my videos, but I sometimes do for content to make sure it sounds okay. And when I was talking about my brother-in-law, I feel like I wasn't very sensitive. And it is a very sensitive subject, and I care very much for my brother-in-law. I love him dearly. He has special needs, and the cancer that he had is actually kidney cancer. I couldn't think of whether it was kidney or liver cancer, but he did have kidney cancer, and then he had that portion removed a few years ago, and then now it looks like it had spread to his lungs, and he's a non-smoker. He doesn't smoke. He's never smoked. So please keep him in your thoughts and prayers. I just feel awful that in the video it just sounds like I really don't care at all, and I really do care very, very much for Brian. And so I just wanted to come on here in the beginning to do a disclaimer that sometimes when you're filming, it doesn't convey your feelings the way that you really feel about things, and sometimes it comes across as uncaring, and I really do care, and I just wanted to come on here and let you know that I would appreciate thoughts and prayers for him, and that the scan comes back good. That's a lot on my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law is the sweetest woman in the world, and she is his caregiver, and it's just very difficult when you are the caregiver and it's also your child. So, but I just wanted to add this to the beginning of the video, and then re-upload it. So, I thank you for understanding. And when you hear that part in the video, please know that I really do care. And it's not that when I said that, I think there's a portion where I say, I don't know why I told you this because it doesn't pertain to my planner. I didn't mean it that way. It really does pertain to my planner, because that is something that absolutely is a priority, and it needs to be done, and it's a family issue, and it's a family thing. It's something that the family is going through all together. But the way that it came across did not come across right. So I just wanted to add that in. So I'm going to eat my dinner, and the regular planner video will start right now. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Thrifty Mama Scraps. So today I'm doing my planning. It's Tuesday, so I'm a little late this week in doing my planning, but I had a lot of grading to do, and I had to get the semester grades all averaged and everything, so the boys could get their report cards. So that took up pretty much all of last week and this weekend, so just did not have time to do my planning, but things should be back to normal now, so I should be back on schedule. I'm gonna have 2 planning videos up today, hopefully. My general planner, which is this one that I'm currently working on this channel, and then I'm going to have the monthly January plans combined with this coming week's school plans on Happily a Homeschool Mom on that channel. So you can check out that one over there sometime, probably later tonight. I'm not sure how long this is going to take to upload, Sometimes it's super quick, less than 20 minutes. Sometimes it's it can take over an hour. It just depends on, sometimes it depends on the length of the video, but most of the time it just depends on our Wi-Fi, how busy it is. It's just kind of the nature of the game. You just don't know how fast the Wi-Fi is going to be or not. So, but just an overview from last week. I called all the places that I needed to call. I made appointments, got that all taken care of. Ethan still needs to vacuum his bedroom, but he is going to do that today. They did have their New Year's Eve party for Dungeons and Dragons, and I was going to read, which I did read a chapter in the book I'm trying to finish. I think I only have a chapter or two left. I really want to finish this book because it's a really good book. But I worked on school stuff that night instead. So I'm trying to get papers graded and put into the grade book and then averaged. It took quite a long time because I had to do first quarter grades, then I had to do second quarter grades, then I had to do semester grades, then I had to average them all. I had to average the test scores. It's very time consuming. A lot of calculator work and a lot of averaging. So Tuesday was the first, of course. The outdoor furniture did get put away. It is in the shed, so thank goodness for that. And we were able to clean out the shed and give some stuff away that we are no longer using that was being stored in the shed, so that was nice as well. So we put it out on the curb. I took a picture of it, posted it on the Facebook group, and said it was free, and it was gone by 5 p.m. So it's really a good and easy way to get rid of stuff that's in good condition that you no longer need. Is you just post a picture and say it's free, post your address, and that it's out on the curb, and people come and they get it. So it's kind of nice. We did have game night, and we played, I can't remember the name of it. What's the name of that Star Wars game we played? Hunter.
What?
What's the name of that Star Wars game we played?
What Star Wars game you play?
Is it Sabacc?
Yeah.
Sabacc. Yeah, it's from the Solo movie. And it was a fun game. It's a card game. So we played that. We did not have tacos. We did order pizza on New Year's Eve from Pizza Hut because we had a coupon. I think it was Pizza Hut. And then I didn't make tacos because I didn't have taco shells, but I did make burrito bowls like Chipotle has, and those were really good. I made those on Tuesday night. On Wednesday night, we did have chicken. We did not have the mushrooms that night. Can't really remember what we had with it, honestly. I did do cardiac rehab on Wednesday, doctor's appointments, all that. We did take down the tree. We did put away all their Christmas decor. All that got done. The laundry got done. I did not walk at the rec. I still need to get back in that habit. Still not doing that. But I am still working out at cardiac rehab for an hour and a half, 3 times a week. But I do want to continue walking because I don't want to get out of the habit of walking. We did move the drum set back into the family room. We did not move the fireplace back into the entryway because I found a different solution for it, where it's at, and I kind of like where it's at. So we kind of did some rearranging. We moved a couch that was in my office out in the entryway, and put the piano on the other side where the fireplace was. So it kind of all works out for now. I don't know if it'll stay that way, but that's how it is right now. Did not do bedding laundry. I still need to do that. I did look at the rubric, of course, for planning. We did have burgers. I don't remember if we did on your own or not. I think we did. We did have chicken potatoes, and I did put mushrooms in that chicken, and it was really good. It was a recipe that I have saved on Facebook. It was like chicken mushrooms and garlic or something like that, and it was really good. And I think I served it with pasta, not potatoes, though. And then I did not go to church because Katie went to early service, and I did not want to go to early service. The bathrooms did get cleaned, and planning school for next week. And floors still need to be mopped and dusted. I need to do that today. So that's on my list for today. So I'm going to get my stickers together and get this all set up, and then I'll be back to show you the next step in my planning. Okay, so these are the stickers that I chose for this coming week. Of course, because it's an undated planner, I need to put the numbers down. I'll use this January probably. I decided to go with this blue color. So I went through all my old stickers like I always do, and just, or partially used stickers, and just pulled out some different sheets that were partially used that I'll use. It is a payday week, so I got out those stickers. I need to go grocery shopping. That's on the list. I'm going to use this big sticker to list the bills that need to be paid this week. And I'm going to set this up, and then I'll be back to show you what it'll look like, and then show you my plans. Okay guys, this is what my spread looks like for the week without writing anything on it. So that's pretty much what this week's going to look like. And now I'm going to write down everything that's going on in the week, and then I'll be back to talk to you. I'll see you in a bit. Hi guys, I'm finally back. So here are my weekly plans for January 7th through the 13th. And of course today is the 8th. So I'm just a little bit behind on some of this stuff. I don't know why I added all those chores on yesterday, because none of that stuff got done. So yesterday. So it's going to have to trickle out throughout the rest of the week. I wasn't thinking when I made my plans. So here is my market list, because I have to go grocery shopping this week. I am not sure exactly what I need other than these. These are things that we're running low on, so I know for sure that I need to get these. This week, mostly we're eating out of the pantry again, trying to get rid of some stuff out of the pantry and out of the freezer. As you can see, we have a lot of chicken. I kind of overdid it on chicken the last time I got groceries. I'm sad to say it was on sale, and I don't know how we ended up eating everything but chicken. So we have a freezer full of chicken I need to use up. So, well, it's not full of chicken. It's just we have a lot of chicken to use up. Let's just say that. Things that are non-food items we need to buy. I need to buy Clorox wipes, plastic wrap, garbage bags, cat litter, aluminum foil, dish soap, and then the Method Wood for Good floor oil that I use on our laminate flooring. And then today, well, let's look at yesterday. This, of course, did not get done. I did go to cardiac rehab. The surfaces are pretty well cleaned off. I do need to have, here, I'll show you. I do need to have my youngest son put away the dishes. They are clean. We don't have a dishwasher anymore because it wasn't working very well to begin with. And we've had a couple dishwashers since we lived here, and they just, I don't know if it's our water heater or what it is, but the dishes were not getting clean enough to my satisfaction. So we just do them by hand, and then they're clean all the time. But I cleaned off the counter is kind of cluttered right now. There are a few dishes up there that I need to do yet from earlier today, but otherwise it's not too bad. Of course, the cabinets do need to still be wiped down. I don't know how the cabinets get so dirty, especially the bottom ones. I don't know if people are just messy making things and stuff, but... And then we didn't move the fireplace back into the other room because I decided to make that a coffee station. So that's there now. And so far so good. It's working. I put a new tablecloth on the table. It's not new. It was just in the closet. So the winter tablecloth. I do still have a couple like wintry items out there, and that's about it. So it's not terrible. It's just it needs to be. It probably looks like everybody else's countertop every once in a while that needs to be cleaned up. But so I have to get to that soon and get that stuff put away and all that stuff. But that's after the planner video. So basically what needs to be done is surfaces, bedding, laundry, floors. The floors need to be done. You can see that there's like dust and dog hair on the floor. So that needs to be done. Windows need to be washed. As you can see, if you look out, you can see the dog paw prints on the windows that need to be wiped down. So that needs to be done. And the mudroom floor needs to be mopped because our cat is messy when it uses the litter box, and it tends to like kick its litter outside the litter box onto the floor. So that needs to be done. We still need to take down our outdoor lights off of the house, and then the outside decor needs to go in the shed. Last night we had chicken breasts. Like I made these panko breaded chicken breasts and baked potatoes. And then we had broccoli with that. Today we're having, well, I'll just tell you, today we're going to have, the chicken breasts were really large. And so there are some leftovers. And so I'm going to slice that up. And then Hunter is working right now and Scott's working right now. So Ethan and I'm just going to make salads and then just slice up the chicken on top of it and just make like chicken salads for us for dinner. Hunter's probably not going to want that because Hunter doesn't like salads, and I don't remember what Scott took for lunch, honestly. So today, and he wouldn't eat a salad if it was the last thing on earth. So we need to eat up the salad, the bag salad that I have in the fridge. I need to make a shopping list. As you can see, there isn't very much on there. I'm doing the planner videos now. Today was trash day. They already came and got it. Walk outside at rack 2 to 3 miles, or at rack at 2 to 3 miles. That did not happen today. So that's going to have to be a plan for another day. Today was Tuesday treat day. I already had my little tiny mini Twix bar, so that was my sweet treat for the day. Tomorrow is cardiac rehab, of course. All this week, Hunter is off from Wednesday through Saturday this week from Walmart. And so I'm going to take advantage of that. If it's nice and it doesn't snow, we're going to take Hunter driving all this week, which probably means I'm going to take Hunter driving all this week so he can practice. He needs to get his hours in so he can get his license. And then I'll probably do that while Scott's burning the Christmas tree and the brush in the burn pit. We just threw our Christmas tree in the burn pit and we burn it. We burn it every year. We live far enough out that we can burn where we live. So, and then I need to work on cleaning my office because my office is still pretty messy. I did clean up the whole area by the closet so we could put away the Christmas stuff neatly in the closet, but but the other side by my desk is pretty messy still. So I still need to clean that up and finish cleaning the office so I can actually start doing my December video, my December daily videos in there. So, and then tomorrow we're going to have tomato basil meatballs with pasta. I do have some hamburger or ground beef in the freezer, so I'll just make that. And then I think we have some spaghetti, so I'll do that. And then Thursday, both Scott and Hunter have off. I need to wipe down the bathrooms, especially the boys' bathroom. And we're going to start walking while the kids are at piano lessons, because they're at piano lessons for an hour. And there's a mall across the street from where they have piano lessons in Bloomington. It's an outdoor mall, but I want to start walking so I can, like, instead of just sitting in the parking lot or going to get like a coffee drink, might as well utilize that time and just walk around and get some exercise while they're at piano lessons. They have piano lessons at 2:30. We need to bring Heidi's Christmas gift because we haven't seen her since well before Christmas when they went on break. And excuse me for my cough. I have a cold. We always give her $50 every year for Christmas, so I need to make sure that I bring her Christmas card with $50 in it, and then I need to pay her for the month of January. And then that night, I have roast chicken and mashed potatoes, but because we're going to be at piano lessons, I'm thinking I'm going to throw that whole chicken in the crock pot, actually, with some barbecue sauce, and then we'll just have mashed potatoes with that. I think either that or I'll throw some chicken gravy in there with the whole chicken. I might do that and then have mashed potatoes instead of, yeah, I think I might do that because I think I have some chicken gravy on hand in a jar. So I'll do that. And then Friday, and then that can cook while we're in Bloomington. And then Friday is payday. I need to pay cardiac rehab online. I had not gotten a bill like since the last time that I paid, and I was waiting for it to come. And then last night I was like, why haven't I gotten a bill from them? Because usually I pay them $50 a month. And I went on the mobile site, and it showed that I owe $100 for December and January, and I was like, oh crap, I need to pay that. So I didn't realize that they had actually billed my account. They just hadn't sent me an email like they did the first time. So maybe they're not going to send me an email anymore now that I've already paid before. So I'm going to pay that online on Friday so I can get that taken care of for December and January. And then I need to go to cardiac rehab. Then I have to dust the TVs and the computers because they just need to be done. It's time for that to be dusted. And like the computer keyboard gets dusty and all that stuff. So I need to, Hunter has some air spray stuff that you spray on, well, he uses it on his laptop, but I'm going to borrow it and use it on the keyboard on the desktop computer. So, and then I need to dust the ceiling fans and the blinds because that hasn't been done in a while. And for some reason, this kitchen is just ridiculous about dust. I don't know why. It just always has been. It's terrible. And I know that the wooden blinds in the bathrooms and the wooden blinds in the family room have not been dusted for quite a while. So I did get a new vacuum for Christmas, and it does have an attachment on it that is for dusting blinds, so I'm probably going to use that. And then I need to vacuum the bedrooms because that has not been done yet. And I need to dust the vehicles before they get too dusty again. I just did that not too long ago. My vehicle, I don't normally do Scott's. He takes care of his own vehicle. He doesn't really worry about dust in his vehicle. But I don't like it. I have a lot of allergies to dust, and so if there's just an overwhelming amount of, and that might be part of my cough too. If there's like an overwhelming amount of dust in the house, I sneeze and cough all the time and my eyes water. Kind of like I'm doing now, even though I have a cold. We do have an air purifier in the kitchen, but it only works to a certain extent. So, that night, Friday night, it's just going to be, well, Hunter has off, Scott works, so I think I'm going to make a chicken ramen stir fry. I know we have ramen on hand, and like I said, we have a lot of chicken, so, and I know that we have vegetables in the freezer, so I'll just make like a stir fry with ramen noodles with that. And then Saturday, I need to go to Goodwill to drop off some donations. I've been boxing up stuff. Like when I put away the Christmas stuff, I went through it as I put it away and decided on things that I wanted to get rid of. I don't like holding on to stuff. I don't really have a lot of sentimental like items in my home. I mean, I do have a few things that were like my grandma's, or I have one antique like knickknack that was my granny's mom's that she gave me, and it's really, really old. And then I have some things that she made before she died that I keep as an heirloom, and I have a few things from my other grandma that's still living as far as heirlooms, but like school papers I don't usually hold on to, only like maybe their artwork or like stories that they've written, journaling, things like that. And then they each have their own folder for the papers. Other than that, like Christmas things, I mean, the kids each have their own box of ornaments. Like we get them an ornament, or I make them an ornament every year. And so of course I save those things, but like things that, and I always save like the ornaments that I've gotten from former students and things like that. I don't save everything. Things that I've maybe picked up at Goodwill or gotten as gifts a long time ago that just don't have much sentimental value to me, then I just get rid of them. So I have a box going. I do the same thing with books. If the kids are done reading a book and it wasn't particularly, if it isn't, sorry, the phone just rang and then I had to answer it. So I'm back again. Anyway, if there's a little blurb in between and it looks kind of weird. Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying. Something about donations, I think. I don't remember. Anyway, if we can't, books, if they're not a favorite, we don't keep them. I just send them on to Goodwill. And then like toys and things that we don't use, that goes to Goodwill too. So I've got a box started. I usually have a box right by the front door that I just keep there all the time, and then I just throw things in as I don't want it. So, or we don't need it anymore. The guys aren't really pack rats, really. My husband's a total pack rat though. I mean, the kids really aren't. My husband has things like, he saves everything. It's ridiculous. Even receipts from gas stations and stuff. I mean, it's we just won't get into that. But I just periodically, when I find that garbage and stuff laying around, I just throw it out. So I don't worry about it. If he gets mad at me, then that's too bad, because I'm not going to save receipts. And there's a long, long story that I could tell you about when we first got married, and he had bags and bags of receipts in his bedroom, and he wanted to move them into our apartment, and I'm like, no. And his dad got mad at me because his dad's like, that's how I showed him how to do or organize his receipts and everything, so he always had it. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to argue with you because we just got married, but he took it to the apartment and I threw it out in the trash. Because I was not going to have like 5 grocery sacks full of receipts from pop and things that he bought at the convenience store, and from bills from 5 years ago, like from when he was in the military. It's like, no, not happening. I'm not keeping all that crap. For one thing, it's not organized, and for another thing, it was a big mess. He probably couldn't have found anything he was looking for if he tried in there, but that's another story. Another story for another time. Anyway, so I just basically go through the house periodically and get rid of stuff because I'm not a very sentimental person unless it's like something really, really old or special. They need to get a haircut on Saturday. That just has to happen. Scott has to take his brother Friday morning. He has to take him into Springfield for his brother had cancer 3 years ago, and it was like kidney cancer, and they took a part, or was it liver cancer? I think it was liver cancer. They took a part of his liver, and then they did a scan last year. Leo, shh. They did a scan last year, and there was like a spot on his lung, and that was cancer, and they said they were going to keep an eye on it. Well, he just had an appointment last Friday, and they found that spot had grown. And so my mother-in-law doesn't drive, so my father-in-law passed away 12 years ago. So my husband has to drive them to his appointment in Springfield. Anyway, long drawn out story of something that was totally irrelevant to my planner. But anyways, so I know why I told you this, because normally they would get their haircut on Friday, but they're getting their haircut on Saturday. I need to walk. I'm going to try to walk outside or at the Rock 2 to 3 miles on Saturday because it depends how nice it is. I prefer to walk outside, but I did pay 3 months for membership there, so I probably should use it, even though it's not my favorite place to walk. I need to wipe down the microwave and appliances because that needs to be done. That night we're having chicken and noodles and rolls. And then as a treat on Sunday, after I go grocery shopping, I'm going to pick up some frozen pizza or some tacos, stuff for tacos, because those are 2 of the boys' favorites. And since they've had they're going to have chicken all this week, pretty much, even though I'm making it into different things. I thought I'd make them a treat on Sunday for persevering, since I want to get rid of that stuff in the freezer and the pantry. So I need to go grocery shopping. I don't know if I'm going to church or not. It depends if Katie's going to early service or not. I need to deep clean the bathrooms like I always do on Sunday, do a planner video, plan school for the week. I need to wash laundry and fold and put it away, and that needs to happen. And then Friday, I'll probably end up doing all this, except for Sprint. We'll pay that on Thursday. Insurance, that will come out automatically. SEFQ, that'll come out automatically. This I need to pay online. That's my cardiac rehab bill for $100. And then Heidi, I need to pay her when the boys go into piano lessons. I just write a check and then give that to her. So, and that's it. So that is my planner week for this week. And hopefully it's not too long of a video, but you can see what's going on and how I designed it. So I hope you're having a good week. I hope you're having a good January. I hope none of you guys have colds like I do. I got it from my youngest son, who's still kind of battling this cold. And I think we got it from the little kids that I watch. Oh, by the way, I don't have to watch Katie's kids on Wednesday night like I normally do, because she has an early appointment while they're still in daycare this Wednesday. But next Wednesday, I'm going to have to watch them again. So that's about it. That's it. And that's my week. And I hope you're having a good week, and I should be back with another December daily video soon. It's just I haven't had time with all the school stuff and getting all the grades and everything. That's my first priority over, you know, of course, scrapbooking and fun stuff and even planning, honestly. So everything else had to take a back seat, but I got it done and it's all ready in case someone needs it. So I hope you all have a good week, and thank you all for watching, and I will see you here next week. Bye.